Hey guys, this is Hercules of Athens here, and right now I'm showing you guys a quick duel. For a couple days ago. I mean, it's been a couple days since I've uploaded, but I mean, it's been a little bit, you know, hectic and whatnot. Just trying to do things. But yeah. So I mean, now I'm showing this to you guys. So this was a duel where I'm playing my Cosmo deck, but it doesn't really. I've kind of bricked, and after this duel and several other duels, I did make some changes to the deck. This was the Yeah, okay. There were a few changes I made that I think helped out the deck a lot. Uh yeah, it helped out the deck a lot. So yeah, I don't know. So I basically brick right now because I mean I'm you know preliminary. I don't really get I'm stuck with Slip Rider and Forerunner either in my hand or unable to. Basically, I can't really summon anything, pretty much, because I never see any farm girls or any of the farm girl or the good witch. So basically, I wasn't able to gain much traction. So I don't know. I wish they were like had like a. The only thing I wish they had was like something like where I could just like go boom like a kind of like a rotiform. But I mean, I don't know. We have E-Telly, so I don't know. So and anyway, that's just me talking about that deck. If you want to see the deck profile on it, I'll link it in the description below. But because I did make some changes to it. But anyway, these Windows 8 pop-ups. I'm sorry, but yeah, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and get into it. My opponent, who's really where the attention should be brought into, is playing a Synchron deck using but he's using it to summon the new Red Dragon Archfiends monsters. So that would be Scarrite, would be Red Dragon Archfiend, Scarrite, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, Belial, and Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. So I'll just go ahead and explain their effects. If you want to, you can try to skip over this a little bit, but I didn't explain. So Scarrite, this guy's been talked about a lot. I noticed. His name becomes Red Dragon Archfiend while on the field or in the graveyard. So you could actually, yeah, I didn't even think about this, but you can actually use Assault Mode activate on him and still get, and basically instead of using the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend itself, you can actually use that to summon Assault Mode Red Dragon Archfiend. So that's pretty interesting. Once per turn, you can destroy as many special summoned effect monsters whose attack is less than or equal to this card's attack as possible, other than this card. That's the best part, and then inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed. So that's really good. It basically just blows up anything less than 3k, because that's his attack, and just burns your opponent for it. I mean, I would have thought that it would have been like both players take the damage, but no, it's only your opponent, so that's pretty good. So then we have Belial. He's level 10, 3500 attack. Uh, he takes a tuner and a dark dragon synchro to summon, and you contribute a monster, then target a red dragon archfiend monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon two tuner monsters in defense position with the same level, one from your deck and one from your graveyard, and you can only use each effect of Belial once per turn. So then you have Tzolk'in, which I mean I feel like people know his effect already. Then King Calamity. He doesn't summon this in this duel, but I'll go ahead and explain the effect. He's 4K beater, level 12. He's basically like a Quasar for this deck. So when you Synchro Summon, you can activate this effect. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects on the field for the rest of this turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's activate. In fact, in response to this effect's activation, so basically you can't break through a Ghost Ogre or anything like that. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. If this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by your opponent by battle or card effect, you can target a level 8 or lower Dark Dragon Synchro monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So he's basically like another version of Quasar. I guess for like, since if you guys are familiar with the 5Ds anime, Instead where like Quasar belonged to Yusei, this belonged to Hot Red Dragon Archfiend belonged to Jack Atlas, but I don't know. That's just if you want to think of it in terms of lore or like anything like based off of the story. But yeah. So now I'm gonna explain the cards. I'm just going to get right to Duel because this is the really interesting part. So as you can see, he goes. I'm not sure why he has the Raikou, but I guess it's like a level 2 non-tuner if he can special summon back from the grave. And then Hand Destruction, Dandelion. That really hurt me a lot because I discarded Jirageto. I should have just discarded I didn't want to lose the Forerunner, but or of a duality just in case I needed it. But I don't know. It would have helped me out a little bit. But I mean, that's probably still would have died, but it would have helped a little bit just to put up a bit more of a fight. So as you see, he's just going off at this point, going tuning, rush warrior, junk synchron. I'm trying to rid him of tuners, but I mean, it's it's synchron. If they summon a junk, 9 times out of 10 they have a quick draw in their hand. Then go formula, chicken game. It's just chicken game is really just a beast of a card. So I mean, he's just going off. I mean, you got this is my thing with every synchro decks to me are busted in the sense that it's like they always have another option. Even if you get rid of their librarian, it's like, okay, well I'm still just gonna summon I still have a tuner I can summon, so I'm still just gonna synchro for something else. So it's really hard to these decks are really hard to stop in my opinion. So I don't know. He's just going off his standard plays. And this is where it gets interesting. He goes for a Tzolk'in off of the and if you're wondering how he summoned the Tzolk'in, he used a distributed quick draw and librarian since they're both level 5. One is a tuner, one is a non-tuner, and his effect says that you send 2 level 5 or higher monsters you control with the same level, one tuner, one non-tuner. It's best summon him. So then he basically synchros up for Belial. I think he summoned Scarrite off of Tzolk'in by setting the Soul Charge, and then synchros for Belial. Now he was trying to tribute. For some reason he couldn't tribute a Doppler token, which I mean he should have been able to do. I can't see anything reason why to summon Red Dragon Archfiend Scarrite, unless it's through Scarrite's effect. But no, it says through a Red Dragon Archfiend monster, so that should include Red Dragon Archfiend, I would think. So I don't know, unless there's a ruling, I'm not sure. I don't know. Sometimes the rulings on these cards can be a bit ridiculous, but I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. So basically, he couldn't do that. I mean, I could have just summoned Honest and attacked. That was basically all I could do for the most part. I mean, I just went Cosmo Town, tried to shuffle the Forerunner in to hopefully get a something that could survive, but I just draw into another Cosmo Town. So pretty much just breaking here. Got 2 Deep Prison, but I mean, then next, I mean, he just sets and goes Scrap Dragon and just draws and pops and, just flip Rhoda and then just. He uses Rush Warrior's effect to send Formula back to the graveyard. And again, he was trying to see if he can tribute this off for Belial's effect, but I'm not sure why he still couldn't. But he said it had something to do with Tzolk'in's effect because it was something was summoned with Tzolk'in, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just when it's on the field in the graveyard, it doesn't require a summoning condition. So I don't know. But as you can see, he just goes complete beat down. Just I try to get rid of his Stardust Warrior because I'm not interested in taking that damage, but he just goes for Jet Warrior instead off of Stardust effect. So I mean, I still take. I mean, it's pretty much game at this point. So Chicken Game actually saved me for a little bit because basically since I had lower life points now, I took no damage. So that did help me out a little bit, but I mean, at that point it was still you got Scrap Dragon and plenty of targets, and I have 1 Mirror Force. Goes for Clear Wing just because he can, and then attacks for game. So yeah, this is Hercules of Athens. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I mean it's just a pretty good deck. I think if once the cards come out in TCG, I thought this was something that the fans of like the anime and people who like these crazy cards are gonna like. So hope you guys enjoyed, and props to the maker of this deck. I really like to give a shout out to that guy because that's pretty good. So yeah, this is Hercules of Athens. Hope you guys enjoyed. Signing up.